So, first of all, would you put your hand up if you've learnt some cool stuff tonight? And are you ready for a couple more people? And would anybody like to take my place? I'm going to talk to you about my love of design. And the thing is design is everywhere. It's in the environment. It's part of what the environment is. It's been designed by nature with the brief of survival of the fittest. And going on from that, as human beings, what we do is we challenge design. We challenge where we live, where we work. We'll try and work on the top of a mountain. We'll try and work under the sea. We're constantly challenging it. So because of that, we need to work on design function. And great function creates a better place to live. And we fail at this regularly as well. You know, we design food. Like, it's become a designer society. We design clothing, we design houses, and that's in particular what I do. But in this one, my question really is what did she do next? Did she tie a better knot? Did she change a bikini? You know, we've all had design fail on us, function fail on us like this. And when it does, what happens is our stress levels go up and we get very focused on ourselves very quickly. And this one here, the human error, I call it, I love the fact that somebody had a great idea about putting the path around the side, yet it wasn't where everybody wanted to walk. You know, this is like, how did they not get it right? Because we're all individuals, and the design process is actually about generalization. It's trying to fit as many people into a spot as one point in time, but we're actually individuals, so it's a flawed process even before we start. So with function, we don't want to stop at function, because function, life's not about getting from A to B. Life's actually about getting a joy out of our journey. And so we want to elevate that. We want to add form to it, because function itself isn't form. We want to create stuff that we love, stuff that we're proud of, stuff that excites us. In doing that, when we're creating, we want to be able to take it from function to form to then to flow. And look, in my business of designing houses, one of the things I go is in Australia you only have to design or build a house to last 50 years, which I think is just crazy. Why wouldn't you design something that lasts hundreds of years, multiple generations, and let people keep changing it? Just let the core of it remain the same. To do this, we have to analyse. We have to analyse so many different pieces so that we don't just create functional things. We've got to get the function out, because function in itself isn't going to do everything. So it's about asking questions and then taking the gifts that we get for free from nature. We get air, we get light, we get breezes, and we get beauty for nothing. Just for turning up on this planet, we get those things. So take those and pull them into our design process, no matter what it is, and add them into it. You know, form follows function. And so when function fails, form's certainly going to fail. But if we start with form, we'll often fail there as well. But form's when we move with it. It's whether it's soft or whether it's hard, how it makes us feel. And we've got to take time to step back and breathe, you know, especially when you're doing this. And a home should breathe as well, because a home is your bridge between yourself and the environment. So we've got to ask ourselves the questions that are going to make the difference. Asking ourselves multiple questions on all fronts to make our brief, you know. When you're questioning yourself, what is it about? Why does it matter? What will happen if this happens? Why do we end up with oh why moments? You know, like I turn on the shower and I get wet. What's going on there? I open the fridge door and I can't get past the cabinet to get past it, you know. I'm cooking something on one side and I've got nowhere to put it. What happened in our journey that became the function got lost because we got carried away on form? And then in the journey is about flow again, you know. It's about creating mystery, and it's about creating changes of moods. It's about supporting us in where we live and how we live. We want to make it easy. I love this one because, you know, around the door handle, that's a beautiful handle, and the other one's actually a beautiful handle too, but the one that when your hands are full of the groceries and you're trying to leave the house, get into the house and you've got to use your knee or use your arm, you want the other one, you know, the one with the lever. So in a home, there's your moods, you know, and you don't want the bedroom and the laundry to reflect the same mood, you know. Well, my wife might, but I don't. So when I say just turn down the noise, because life's noisy, take a minute, amplify the music, because that's what's in your heart, and live with joy and do it in a space that matters. That's why I love design. Thanks for joining us.